Welcome everybody. My name is Lindsay. I'm coming from Baltimore, Maryland. So welcome across the nation. Thank you for joining me today. Class will be Rise and Restore. So it'll be a blend of some stretching exercises with some breath work. So whenever you're ready, come and meet me on your mat. We're gonna lie flat on your back. So hug the back of your legs and gently roll down. You can allow your knees to stay bent here. Arms can be placed by your side. We're just gonna rock our knees like windshield wipers back and forth. In this little motion here, and you can stay with your knees bent, or you can straighten that however you feel is comfortable for you. We're going to work on some diaphragm breathing. So I want you to take your hands and then place them gently along your tummy. So this is what it's going to look like here, kind of making like a heart shape almost. Very gently place them along there. As you breathe in, I want you to feel the belly rise underneath your fingertips. And then as you breathe out, you feel it soften in the back and start to melt into the mat. We're going to breathe in for 3, 2, and 1. Release for 3, 2, and 1. Deep inhale for 3, 2, 1. And release 3, 2, and 1. We're going to deepen the inhale for 5. And at the top, we're going to pause for 2 seconds. Exhale for 5 and back down, holding for 2 seconds at the bottom. All right, let's strengthen that diaphragm. Breathing in to the fingertips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pausing. 2, 1, and release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding here for 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause for 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 2, 1. Deep inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding here. 1 and 2. Release. And I'm going to check for those legs out once again. I like to introduce diaphragm breathing or belly breathing, as it's called too, because it definitely calms down your nervous system. So if you ever find during the day and anything starts to disrupt your happiness in any kind of way, or you just start to get nervous or anxious, try some belly breathing. Wherever you're seated, or lying down, or even standing. All right, knees to your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Breathing in and exhale, relax. With the breath, breathing in, bring the knees close into your chest. Exhale. One more. In, pull. Exhale, drop the right foot down, hug the left knee into your chest. You can extend this right leg straight out. We're going to rock this left hip in and around the joint. So the knee is going to move around the world. Do about 5 or so clockwise, and then switch to counterclockwise. Great, same thing here with the breath. Bring the knee to the chest on the outside of the ribs, and then exhale out to soften. Inhale, pull, flexing that right foot, and relax. Inhale, pull nice and deep. Exhale, relax. Last one here. Pulling, feeling the energy on the right leg, and the release in the lower back on the left. And relax. Send this leg straight up to the ceiling, straight as you can get it. And we're going to bend and flex, keeping those toes up towards the nose. Back and forth. You're going to push into these hands on the back side of the leg. Waking up back of the leg, the front of the leg. And on this one, keep the leg nice and straight. You're going to point and flex those toes, waking up the gait muscles. Keep breathing in deeply through your nose. Then releasing through your mouth, pursing your lips, allowing the breath to come through softly. All right, and begin to slow that motion down. Bend the knee, plant the left foot, bring the right foot up, straighten the left leg out, and then hug the back of the right leg in towards your chest. If you have any issues with your back or anything, you can always bend this leg that was straightened. Again, sinking. Oh, sorry, we have hip rotations first. So clockwise a few, about 5. Warming up that synovial fluid in the joint, and then switch counterclockwise. All right. Now, if your leg isn't extended already, you can send that left leg down towards the bottom. Breathe in, pull that right knee to chest, outside the rib cage, and then exhale, release. This time, imagine sending energy through the bottom of the left heel as you pull in and breathe, and release. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Last one here, breathe in, pull that knee as close as you can. Breathing out, then extending that leg straight up. Make sure you're pushing into these hands on the back side of the right leg. We're going to bend and extend. Keeping those right toes to the nose is what I like to say. You may feel or hear a couple crunchies. I know it's still early in the morning, so just be patient with your body. I don't know if you heard that one. Okay, now keep your legs straight up, and then you're going to point and flex those toes back and forth. If you feel a couple like tinglies going down your leg, that's your sciatic nerve, and we're just working on nerve glides in this exercise. So it's perfectly okay. If you have any extreme pain, you can just stop here. And begin to slow down the motion. Softly bend the right knee down to the floor, and then extend out to meet the left. Arms are going to go up and above our head. Breathing in, sending the energy through the fingertips to toes, stretching at that spine, and then exhale, relax. You can bend those arms. Inhale, reach, 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 point toes and fingertips. And relax. One more deep breath in, reaching as far as you can. On the exhale, I want you to exert forcefully through the mouth. Good job. All right, bend those knees in once again. And then we're going to bring them up and above. So the feet are going to come off the mat. We're going to rock side to side, very small motions. And we're going to gently rock down towards the right. Take a breath, lift up to neutral. Then exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, coming neutral. Exhale to the right. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, right. Inhale, neutral. And exhale, right. So if this is a little too hard with your feet off the floor, you can also do like I'm doing, crawl across the mat. Back and forth very gently. Lifting the feet off actually adds more of like a core component. And always make sure that you're exhaling with twisting motions of the body, releasing that tension along the spine. All right, once you get back to this left side, we're gonna keep our knees and ankles stacked. Rolling onto that left shoulder, the right hand is gonna stack over top of the left. With the breath, you're gonna inhale and you're gonna begin to reach those right fingertips in front of the left just slightly, and then exhale, come back neutral. Inhale, you're gonna round the back, exhale, neutral. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, neutral. Inhale, reach. Exhale, neutral. And with the next breath, you're going to sweep those arms up and above your head, opening up like a book. Take a breath, and then exhale, come to stack. Inhale, reaching up and above, sweeping that floor. Release, and come across. Deep breath in, reaching, opening up that shoulder and chest, and then exhale across. Inhale, reach, and exhale. Last one here. Feeling that beautiful mobilization through the shoulder. And come to meet. Good work here. Take a deep breath. And then exhale the right side of the body first. And then the left side comes to meet. Hug your knees to your chest. Give yourself a nice hug. All right. Those feet down. You're going to rock knees from side to side again. Twice to each side. And then we're going to drop our knees to the right side. All right. If you need to readjust, lift up on your hip. Come onto the right shoulder. I'm going to flip for you guys. All right. Left hand is over top of right hand. Inhale, reach across. And then exhale, come neutral. Inhale, reach. Exhale, neutral. Inhale, reach. Exhale, neutral. Inhale, reach. Exhale, neutral. Last one here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, neutral. Pausing here. And then we're going to prepare to roll this hand up and above. Pressing the fingertips. And then releasing this open book. Take a breath. And breathe out. Come across. Breathe in, sweeping those fingertips, opening up that shoulder and chest. Exhale, and come across. So you can begin to sink into your own breath. Take it at your own pace. We're going to do 3 more here. Feeling this openness along the front of the body, along the back of the upper body. And on your last one, bringing this left arm to stack over top of the right. Take a breath, and then exhale, rotate left side, then right to neutral. Hug your knees to your chest. Give yourself some love. And then we're going to send our legs up towards the sky, softly bent. You can hug onto the insides of your feet or your legs, never on the knees. And then we're going to do a nice little happy baby, rocking back and forth. You can gently push your elbows into your shins or your thighs, opening up those hips a little bit more. Just listen to what your body needs today. If you were rocking in this position, stay here and just relax. Pay attention to those shoulders. If they're rounded up, relax, then back down. Allow the head to gently melt into the floor. Release that tailbone down towards the bottom of the mat. Take one last breath here. And with the exhale coming across, bring legs together. Hug the backs of your legs and wrap yourself up. So if you have any knee issues at all, please feel free to fold your mat. We're gonna do a kneeling position. So it's called thread the needle. So hands will be under shoulders and knees will be under hips. Just to warm up the hips a little bit more before we get started, we're gonna go around the world. Doing a nice little hula hoop with the hips. Make it nice and dramatic. Almost touch your hips down towards your heels. And then switch directions, coming upward, back and down. Great. Slow down this motion. Coming back, hips over knees, shoulders over wrists. We're going to rotate this right side up, and then thread under, rotate up, thread under, rotate. Last one here, you're going to rotate, and then you're going to plant the back side of the right arm down to the mat. Left hand can stay just as it is, or you can top of the mat. Back stretch for both sides. Breathing deep through the nose and out through the mouth. Take one breath here. And on the exhale, you your fingertips of the left hand down there. And then push yourself up very gently, reaching up one last time and then switching. All right, plant the right hand nice and glued to the floor, and then rotate up with the left arm and tucking under. A few more rotations here. Reach and twist, reach, twist, reach, twist, and last one here, reach and tuck under. Back side of the left arm underneath. Right hand can stay right in the middle of the left forearm, or you can reach it up and above towards the top of the mat. This time, try to focus on keeping your hips over top of your knees. Feeling how the stretch begins to differ as you move your body through it. You can gently bounce back and forth if you'd like, shifting in and out, finding what works best, and then holding there. Keep breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Last breath here, and on the exhale, curl those right fingertips down if they're uplifted, pushing yourself up very gently. Place both hands down, and then rotate, counteract moves, and come to meet. Good. Let's just deepen that stretch for upper back a little bit more. You can send the knees to the outside of the mat, and we're going to shift down to an extended child. Arms out in front of you. Allow your hips to gently fall down towards your heels. And just take a few breaths here, softening your forehead down. If this bothers your shoulders, you can bring your hands down by your side, palms facing up. Take one more breath here, and with the exhale, look between your hands and then shift your body weight forward. All right, good job, guys. Go ahead and meet me in a seated position. So if you ever need any kind of resting pose, that's a beautiful one to go down into.
We're going to send our legs straight out in front of us. Bring it up on your glutes so you sit gently on your sit bones. Point and flex those toes once again. I hope you appreciate my mixed match socks. Okay, so bring your legs together. Bring the toes up towards your nose and then point together. Up towards your nose. All right, soften them, let them relax. With the breath, you're gonna make sure you have a nice tall spine. Don't shrug the shoulders, just keep them nice and relaxed. And then exhale, lean a little forward. With the breath, inhale, tall spine, coming back to neutral. And then exhale, lean. And turn straight from the side. Don't start rounding yet, so inhale, and then exhale, lean. And every time you find you get a little bit deeper. Hinging at those hips. Next exhale, as far as you can get into this stretch, take a breath round the back, crawl the fingertips down to as far as you can reach now, a little bit deeper, and then look between your knees or thighs, and relax your head. Feel a beautiful pull on that lower back, on the backs of the legs and the hamstrings. And if you started to, I tend you to relax your shoulders. Don't wear your shoulders as earrings. Breathe in, and on the exhale, keeping your gaze looking down, curl your fingertips up, stacking one vertebrae at a time until you come straight up on top, crown. All right, good job. Roll their shoulders back and down. We're going to do one more. Your breath, nice tall spine, and then crawl those fingertips down as you begin to round your back and hinge at the head. Relax the shoulders away from the ears, and take the breath, sending it from the lower back, through the glutes, through the hips, through the hamstrings, back of the knees, down to the calves, and even down to every single toe you've got. Take a breath, deep inhale, and on the exhale, curl the fingertips, keeping your gaze looking down. Again, stack one vertebrae at a time until your tip of the crown, your tailbone. Good job. All right. So, another somewhat hamstring, but more of the inside of the thigh stretch. We're going to take the left part of your foot on the inside of the right thigh, and I want you to kind of go at an angle with your right leg. Flex the toes up towards your nose again. We're going to take an inhale, tall spine, and then twist into that right leg gently, and then you're going to crawl down here. You can place your hands along the inside of the right leg, or if you want to grab the foot wherever you're at today, just keep opening up that hip. Feeling a beautiful stretch along the adductors, internal hip muscles. If you find that your left hip has lifted up, gently push it down, lean up a little bit, and just stay here. Take a breath. Crawl the fingertips back up until you're stacking your vertebrae. Bring this leg in straight. Straighten out the left, bend in the right. Right foot on the inside of the left leg. Send that leg out to a nice angle. Again, if you need to pull up on your glutes so your sit bones are planted, feel free. Take an inhale, tall spine, and then exhale, crawling down on the inside of that left leg, placing the hands or forearms, or even if you want to grab the foot today. Keep breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more breath here, deep inhale, preparing yourself to roll those vertebrae back up until stacked on top of one another. All right, since this right leg is already bent, you're gonna bend this left leg in. You're gonna place either the foot on the floor in front, on the calf, or up on the hip. We're gonna do modified calf lotus. All right, flex those toes to the nose always to protect that knee. Whatever is comfortable for you. Come to this position, and then we're gonna begin to gently lean forward. Staying here, or if you'd like, you can crawl out, planting your forearms down. You should feel a beautiful stretch along the outside of that left hip. So again, if you need to, place on the floor, just to feel that area I was talking about. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Take a breath. Draw your fingertips back up and switch legs. Let's straighten them back out. They've been bent for a while, so let's shake them out a little. Now the left leg is going to bend first. Take this right foot and either plant it on the floor in front of the left leg, on the shin, calf, or on top of the thigh. And flex those toes to the nose. So here I can tell that my right hip is just so much tighter than my left. So I'm going to actually take it down lower. I feel a nice stretch on the outside. And then again, take an inhale, tall spine, and exhale, begin to lean forward. Finding a comfortable position for you. Give your body some love today. Be patient with it. Taking one more breath here. Crawl those fingertips up. And now we're going to use those pillows and blankets that you guys brought out. So I don't have any with me, but I have a foam roller. So basically, place the pillows or blankets underneath the outsides of the knees. You're going to open up into a butterfly with your supine on your back. So feet together, knees come out. So this is like my cushion. I'm allowing to protect my knees, hoisting it up. So some of you may be more flexible, so you may not need the blankets or pillows, but it's kind of nice just to kind of let your legs relax into it. Keeping your back flat, you're going to flip your palms upward towards the sky. Deep breath in here through the belly and out through the mouth. Two more like that. Breathe in deep and forcefully through the mouth. Breathe in deep and out through the mouth. All right, begin to just relax down into your natural breath. And we're just going to hang out here. Your thoughts will begin to wander. Bring yourself, your mind, back to the breath. Thanking yourself for practicing with us today. Showing your body some love and patience. It's exactly what it needed.
Your mind has wandered. Set those thoughts. Thank yourself for having these creative ideas. Think you're great. You're always thinking. Thank your body for showing up and pushing through these stretches. And then wiggle your fingertips and toes. Maybe scrunch your nose. And then softly bring the knees squeeze together, releasing the pillows, blankets that you use. We're going to roll to one side. Knees, ankles, hips are stacked. You can relax here. Then whenever you're ready, push yourself up very gently. Come back into a seated position. Take a deep breath, tall spine, and exhale, relax back down. Thank you so much for joining me today for class. I hope to see you next week at 10:30, and don't forget to check out the rest of the classes in the portal. Have a great rest of your week.